Welcome, and thank you for choosing BISOMAC traction hoists from B-Access. This video will show you the basic operation and built-in safety features of the 210 and 308 hoist models. Depending on the model, the BISOMAC self-reeving hoists have a rated load capacity of 1,000 pounds and up to 1,500 pounds and utilize 5/16 inch or 8.3 millimeter wire rope. Both 210 and 308 hoist models require a run voltage of 208 volts with a tolerance of plus or minus 10%. Run voltage is the voltage at the hoist during operation. This is often lower than the source voltage because of voltage drop resulting from long power cords. If you have questions about voltage requirements, please contact your equipment supplier. To determine the run voltage for models without a built-in meter, use a plug-in meter at the yoke. B-Access offers a digital readout version. Just contact us for more information. You can also visit the calculator section at baccess.com for our voltage drop calculator, a useful tool to determine how much voltage will be lost due to power cord length. All 210 and 308 hoist models are equipped with the following safety features: overspeed, emergency stop, and emergency controlled descent. Specific models of the 210 and 308 hoists come with an overload detection device. Contact your supplier for available options. Daily safety checks and operation. Step 1. Connect your power supply cable to the built-in power pigtail on the hoist. Make sure it is clear of the wire rope path. Once connected, the white light in the center of the up-down button will illuminate, indicating you have power to the hoist. Step 2. The emergency stop or E button is used in case the hoist continues to run after you release the up-down button. This is not a brake. When pressed, it acts as a kill switch for the electric motor. To test the E-stop, press the button, verifying that the red light illuminates and the up-down button no longer functions. When depressed, power will be shut off to the up-down button. However, this is not the same as disconnecting the power supply to the hoist. To deactivate the E-stop in a non-emergency situation, twist the button clockwise until it releases and the red light turns off. This will now supply power back to the up-down button and normal operation can resume. During normal operation, if the E-stop is depressed due to an emergency situation, please discontinue the use of the hoist and contact your equipment supplier. Step 3. Verify that the up-down buttons operate the hoist by briefly pressing each directional button. Ensure the protective boot is installed on the up-down buttons to prevent debris from getting stuck, which could cause equipment failure. Contact your equipment supplier for a replacement boot if it is damaged or not present. Step 4. The overspeed device is located at the top of the hoist and is used to stop downward travel in the event of an overspeed situation. Main features of the overspeed include the inlet guide, governor inspection window, trip button, reset handle, and red indicator light. Verify that the inlet guide is present on the top of the overspeed and with gloved hands, begin inserting the wire rope through the inlet guide to the overspeed. Do not fully insert the wire rope into the hoist at this time. Verify that the governor wheel spins freely through the governor inspection window while inserting the wire rope into the overspeed. The governor wheel should be checked during normal operation to verify it is spinning freely. If the wheel does not spin freely at any time during testing or operation, discontinue use and contact your equipment supplier. Step 5. If the governor wheel spins freely, you can now perform a trip test to verify that the overspeed is operating properly. With the wire rope inserted only in the overspeed, grab the wire rope with a gloved hand at the inlet guide and pull sharply to trip the test device, and ensure that the wedge assembly grabs onto the wire rope. When performing this test, the wire rope travel distance should be no more than 4 inches. To reset the overspeed device, rotate the reset handle back to the 3 o'clock position. Repeat the test 2 more times without reinserting the wire rope. Step 6. With the reset handle back in the 3 o'clock position, press the manual trip button and verify that the reset handle moves to the 1 o'clock position. While tripped, press the down button, which should cause the red light on the overspeed to flash and not allow the hoist to travel in the down direction. To reset, press the up button to travel up a few inches, then rotate the reset handle back to the 3 o'clock position to resume normal operation. If the trip test or manual trip button fails inspection, discontinue use and contact your equipment supplier. Step 7. You are now ready to reeve the wire rope through the hoist. Push and hold the up button, allowing the rope to pass through the hoist until it is taut. While keeping gloved hands clear of the inlet and exit guides, ensure the wire rope can freely exit. Walk excessive wire rope away from the hoist until all fed out. Roll excess rope back into a coil and secure to allow for rotation without touching the ground. To travel in the upward direction, press the upward portion of the button. To stop, release the button. To travel downward, press the downward portion of the button. Step 9. The emergency-controlled descent device allows the operator to descend to the ground at about half the normal speed in case of a power failure. If power is lost, first disconnect the power cable from the hoist. Verify that the overspeed is not tripped. If the overspeed is tripped, do not use the controlled descent and determine why the overspeed has tripped. Never descend if the overspeed is tripped. If the overspeed is not tripped, then loosen the screw for the bracket that is holding the emergency controlled descent handle and move it upward and off the descent handle. Pull the emergency controlled descent handle and the hoist will begin to lower safely. Note: never use anything other than your gloved hand to apply extra pressure while pulling the emergency controlled descent handle. While using the emergency controlled descent, the descent speed will be consistent and will not move faster with added force. When using the controlled descent device, always monitor the rope entering the hoist to verify the rope is free of debris or kinks. This is for emergency use only and should not be used for any other emergency controlled descent. If the emergency controlled descent handle is used in the event of an emergency, it is recommended that you descend to the next closest landing point, exit the stage, discontinue use, and contact your equipment supplier. Optional safety device. Specific models of the 210 and 308 hoists come with overload devices. The purpose of this device is to prevent the platform from being overloaded. This device will electronically stop the upward travel of the hoist if the platform is overloaded due to too many people, too much material, or the platform has something blocking it from traveling up. If this device becomes activated, the amber OL light on the front of the hoist will turn on. Once the overload condition is corrected, the OL light will turn off and normal operation can resume. Depending on the type of work you will be doing, compatible covers are available from B-Access for all BISOMAC hoist and overspeed models. These covers can help keep debris from entering the hoist and building up on the exterior of the hoist, which could affect safe operation. It is highly recommended that these covers are used to protect the hoists in environments with large amounts of debris, dust, paint, or other contaminants. For more information about the hoist you are using, refer to the operator's manual located in the manual tube. In this manual, you will find information about hoist specifications, functions, setup instructions, daily tests and inspections, basic troubleshooting, and more. Document your daily platform safety check on your suspended scaffold pre-operation checklist. Remember to always follow safety protocols. Hook up to your lifeline before entering a platform and stay connected until completely exited from the platform. Suspended platforms require 100% fall protection and a complete top, mid-rail, front, rear, and end guardrail system per OSHA requirements. Suspended scaffold systems must be installed and dismantled by or under the supervision of a trained and competent person. For questions on fall protection requirements, consult the competent person on the job site or your equipment supplier. We hope this video has helped you gain a better understanding of the safe operation of the BISOMAC hoists. If you have any additional questions, please contact your equipment supplier. Thank you for choosing B-Access and our industry-leading line of BISOMAC traction hoists.